All right, Coach, it's the NFL playoffs on EA Sports, and we are at Wintry First Energy Stadium in Cleveland. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns.
All right.
For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs.
All day.
Let's go now. 10 Lobo.
Mike.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full.
Go. Big grip.
On first down, Dobbins. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
That's how we ball, fellas.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Get that quarterback at all costs.
Hey, wahoo! Hey, let's go.
53, check 53.
Here's Allen to throw it.
I hope you brought your lessons. I'm about to take you to school.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Leonard Floyd. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line.
Don't throw this way.
Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about
We
him
got
coming
2
out of
people
this
watching.
game
What's
is
up,
he's able
yo?
to wipe things
Hey, we
away
gotta
pretty
get this
easily
stop
and
here.
move
So he's
on.
blitzing. That's cute to know.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Alert.
Mayfield. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham there to make the grab. And his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
All right. What we got now? You got to come at me with something stronger than that.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. He's going to air it. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Well, that was cute. That was really
big play
cute.
there for Cincinnati. 41 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist
Damn,
pump
you
from
love
the
this
sideline
formation,
after
huh?
that catch. They're fired out. That's a big
See
gain.
those two?
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Was trying to get it to Darius Geis out of the backfield. And now it's 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight.
Run it, bro.
Unable to find
Why
anyone
aren't you
open.
running the ball?
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Allen. Double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Watch the screen.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Mike 35, Mike 35. We on.
Hey, high 7. God.
From the 29, Mayfield is going to fire one deep over the middle.
Wow.
And that will be
Cover two?
incomplete. Trying to dial
Okay,
up the long
okay.
one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in
I
practice,
thought you
getting
were
ready
cover
for
3
this one.
cheese guy.
Take the big
That's
shot
okay.
right out of the
My
gate.
bad.
At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
On third down, Mayfield.
Really?
Nowhere
Come
to
on,
escape,
really?
and he goes
Where's
down.
my running back at?
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of
Play to win.
bounds.
Let's go.
Come on,
The
set.
Bengals
30
drive
base.
about to get going, and it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice it?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go.
Lucky.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6. Hey.
Now Allen. Finding Green complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the
Damn, are
defender
you just like
he's
picking
going
a formation
upfield
every drive?
for a
Like,
deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Ready?
Now Allen.
Give me that ball, defense. Give me that
And
What
able
the
to find
fuck?
Green.
What is
And he'll be
that?
taken down, but not
Come
before
on
they
now.
work it across midfield. He got
Okay.
29 yards that time.
Whatever.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 48-yard line.
Joker, Joker. Hit it.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Oh, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble, because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Kill.
Get it.
After the sack on first down, Allen. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Show me your cheese, bro. What you got?
Ready?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
53's the mic. 53. Check 53. Watch the curve.
I'm
Allen
about to
now
get
looks to
mossed up here,
throw.
aren't I?
He's going to air it out deep for Green.
Yeah.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Absolutely. Very
Good
well
hit.
could have been a third interception in
punt.
half number 1. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? But it definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
A running play on first down, and it turns into a fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Cameron Hayward in on the tackle. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Recon, 132 fighter.
A quick throw going to be
What
caught by
are you
Hamilton.
doing, man? How is that? Oh my god. That cannot be how you're actually playing your defense.
On the
What
catch.
the
It's
fuck?
third down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
6-6, pull it high.
Under crunch.
Mayfield from the gun on third down.
Oh, come
Throw
on.
fires right
Bullshit.
side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
Give me the animation for that catch and then knock it
Is
out
the
at the
punt
last
team
second.
now as this
Bullshit.
one's sent away.
Let's go, baby.
Whatever.
Let's go.
Whatever.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They're probably lucky to only be down 7-0 as they come up first and 10. Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Myles Garrett. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Throwing on second and long. Allen, and his throw's going to be
You better cut it out with
incomplete.
these low passes, bro. That ain't working for you. That ain't working for you.
He was looking for his
Throw the
favorite
ball.
target, A.J. Green, that time. And it's third down.
Low throw. Come on, bro.
Ready, ready. 90 Wolf.
All day. All day. Kill, kill, kill. Turn it up. Kill.
Protein spill. Golf, golf.
51 to Mike. 51.
Yes, yes. Shoot.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. The Browns drive about to get started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule.
Wow.
What they're looking
holy
for
shit.
now is a little more consistency.
Why are you pausing, bro? Just fucking... It didn't give it to you because it wasn't a user pick. That's... Come on.
Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Here's second and 10 now from the 29.
Hey,
Run, run, run.
here I come. Here I
Let's go. Yes.
They'll run it here. This is James White. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That's good for a Cleveland first down and 11-yard pickup.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Oh, yeah!
Whatever.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Real. You don't want none of that. Give me it. Pick up.
Buzz!
Fresno!
Alert! 22 jet bomber.
A second down throw for Mayfield. Steps away to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo.
Kings!
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll give it to Chubb. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Nick Chubb taking it in. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic.
General West!
He's scared. Check hot route.
5.
Throwing now is Allen. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Damn, bro, I don't know what it is with you. And like,
51.
Now Allen to throw again.
Okay,
He's got Green. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down. A first chance in the red zone for the Bengals now. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15.
you really should run the ball, otherwise you're gonna fucking throw a pick.
And again, it's Allen.
53, Mike 53.
Able to find his running back, Geis. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Here we go.
It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 down.
Ready.
Really?
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
The Browns take over
there we go.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. That's good for a 1st down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
Hey, Delta.
Yeah, take over that free safety because you're going to need it.
Mayfield now. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man.
Here we go. Yeah.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down.
What the
He
fuck,
rifles one
man?
that's
Just
intercepted.
run your route. God
Picked
damn.
off at the 15. And a
Fucking
very
great,
good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard
He's
line.
fucking like playing
Well, this was a
footsie with the
14-0
defender.
game
Just
not
run
too
your
long
route.
ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone.
Bang, 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 bang. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
Run it. You should really run the ball.
61, matchbox lights.
Here we go, here we go.
Get it.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen, and that's complete.
You and your
It's
low
green
passes,
here.
bro. That's cute.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And a Bengal 1st down.
Down.
This quarterback now just 8 of 16 thus far, 50%, but it's 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. Dobbins, he'll get about 4 here, down to the
You got J.K.
43-yard
Dobbins
line.
and Darius Geis, and you're not running
When we see
the
those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Hey, let's go, let's calm the crowd.
Big rip.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Allen. He gets this one to Boyd. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. And the Bengals on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Allen. Finding Gabriel complete.
Nice little pass.
His first reception of the divisional round
And you
matchup,
got
and
10
it's good for a
completions
1st down
and
as
9
well.
of those are just slow passes. That's okay. Yeah, taking advantage of what the game gives you, bro. I fuck with it.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen.
What the
Green
fuck
brings
is
it
going
in.
on with this defense?
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 33 yards that time. But one thing's for sure, they're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very... And he is in! Touchdown, Bengals! Taking it in from 2 yards out as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
Damn, I gotta put my
On
phone
that
down. Hold
sideline,
up.
they're saying that was more like it. The first down run went backwards, that time into the end zone.
And I like a little bit of courage and play calling, too. Because after an unsuccessful run, especially one where you lose yardage, you oftentimes go right to throwing the football. They came right back with a running play, and it paid off handsomely.
See what we got. Hold up.
The Browns drive about to get started. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Line of scrimmage, again, the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
I can't believe they even point it right.
You're going to keep coming out and you're going to keep running
on 2nd
my
down,
God,
run
that
with
block
White.
shit.
And
Really?
he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
180.
I need to wake up. Give me a second.
Watch Alert, 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 alert.
Can I run on you? I think we can run on you.
On 3rd down, a run from White. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a 1st down with his very next run.
To throw, Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Run it again.
Hindsight is 20/20.
You've already run it like
Maybe they should
14
have kept it
times.
on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked.
Real.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield.
Oh, come on. Throw the
Under
fucking
pressure
ball,
again,
Baker.
and down he goes
Jesus.
again.
I'm coming back.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
So it's on to halftime of this AFC divisional round matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
All right, bro.
Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are
Oh, my
doing.
God.
Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made
disgusting.
defensively to try and get a
Come on,
spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this
This
opening
game
drive?
is so
Not offensively, you
horrible.
don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Back to the ground. This time it's
Oh, my
Chubb.
God.
And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37.
I know you feel that.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Mayfield firing quickly here, and that's complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
A run
Wow.
from Nick Chubb.
Wow.
And he won't be close to
I'm
a
lagging
first
just
down as he
barely
runs into
enough
a
to where
wall
it
right
shouldn't be
around
a
the line of
problem, but
scrimmage.
it's
No
just
gain
not
on the
as
play there,
responsive as
and
I
it'll
need it
bring
to
up
be.
4th down.
Oh, fuck, I'm bad. Because that was a free first down. I just didn't.
And he gets it
the
away, a
control over the
directional
guy that I
kick
needed
going
to.
toward the sideline. And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Excellent placement, and off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determine that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. It's like, what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
No, that's you, partner.
What the
Looking
fuck,
for
man?
more there on first down,
why
but
is that
this
open?
throw downfield incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time,
open.
but it's going to be second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
You don't run the ball.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Bandit. Bandit.
In his own end zone, it's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll end up getting 5 out of that,
He's
but now
not
they're
gonna fumble
looking
after
at
that?
third
That's
down.
Kyle Allen, you
Well, you
know?
admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
Look at me.
This is gonna be that exact same fucking little crossing route.
Exit. Ready.
Allen from the gun on third down. Airing one out for Boyd. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the
99
ball.
overall quarterbacks.
And certainly not the
Fumble
greatest of
after a
punts
foot
there. This will
tackle.
get out of bounds
Did that
right at their
motherfucker
own
take a
40-yard
hit,
line. The Browns drive about to get started. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Give him 8 on the play, and it'll make it a second down.
180. Run. Kings.
Watch the edge.
Hey, seam 6.
Switch.
I feel like I can just run on this, but I know if I decide to run, it's just gonna fucking...
Here's Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against the zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. It's a foot race. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns have taken the lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
Oh, he's definitely
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Like, yeah. Kind of crazy. Got real good defense this time around.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. A run there on first down gets 3 up to the 28. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
Check the out.
Smooth.
Mike, 53.
Yo, go.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Allen operating from the gun. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Leonard Floyd
That's how we do it.
able to run him down for a 15-yard loss, and it will be 4th down. Yeah, this is away, and I don't think Landry will get a chance to return here. So this punt sails out of bounds across midfield. Now the question, they're going to spot it right at the 40, the 40-yard line.
Take this drive and at least get to the fourth quarter. Let's go get a field goal.
The Cleveland offense ready to go, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, Orbit.
That's kind of free, right?
Hey, check
I think
Mike
that's
57. Mike 57. Target.
Mayfield looks to throw. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
Regular. That was horrible.
Watch the ship.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb.
Oh, why the spin?
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, watch it.
Hey, alert. Regular. Golf.
57's Mike.
Now Mayfield.
Here we go.
Come on, man.
And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Good blitz.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Throwing, Mayfield.
Bro.
Now Mayfield lost the football. Shedding the tackle.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. They had quite a hole to dig out of there on 3rd and long. Not able to get the first, but a pretty good size run.
A really good run, but how much confidence do you have in your next play call that you can sell to the head coach? Let's go get it on 4th down. Do you really have a play you believe in, or are you just hopeful? And you got to sell it to the big man before it gets called.
So on 4th down, out comes the Browns kicker, Austin Seibert.
Oh my God,
this will be a 41-yarder. And Seibert yanked it to the left. It's no good.
Nice
and this
flag.
score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
He's lagging, and it's fucking me over.
The Bengals drive about to get going. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
You know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
I adore the little pass.
Picked off by Mack
Keep throwing
Wilson.
it. I
And
love
they
it.
take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
You're addicted to
Well,
those
this
low
is a
passes,
defense
dude.
that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
First down, here's White.
That should've been a fumble.
The tackle goes to Harrison Smith.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Wow.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down and 8.
Oh, why am I calling
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Browns on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now Chubb. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. Seibert able to knock this one through. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10.
Ooh,
a big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet,
and that's
but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
Go!
At their own 37-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Mike 53! Mike 53!
No, not that. Not that. Not that.
Here's Allen. Got a man open. It's Ross. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Thank you.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off around the 27.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb, and he'll go down at the 28. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there, and I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory, and as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep them cranking high right here.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb, and he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on
I know
the
that's
field
your go-to defense,
despite seeing the multiple tight
how
end
many
look
times
that
in a
came
row
out
you
for the
gonna call it?
offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will stretch the lead up to 13. So they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. But they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And in fact, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. 1st down. On 1st down, Allen. He completes it to Boyd. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It's a gain of 34. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey!
Under 10. 10.
Hey, Haywood!
Mike, 53.
Ready?
Again, they'll throw with Allen. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
So is that
John
something
Ross,
I
the
haven't
one
heard
he
of
was
before?
looking for,
like,
and it's 3rd down.
Defenders don't pick up low passes? I don't get it. He's addicted to them. Like, it's all that he throws.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Right here, guys. Fight 51.
Like,
Mike,
God
51.
came down and told him,
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
only throw low passes.
51's the Mike. 51's the Mike.
You better
Oh
You
my
better
God,
be afraid
man.
of me. Get it.
Now Allen again.
Come on, let's go.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down.
You've called that play way
They
too many
sack him
times,
back at
dude.
the 33-yard
Way
line.
too many times. It
Myles
doesn't work for you.
Garrett
I'm sorry.
able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down.
6-6.
So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Hey,
What is that?
high 7.
Automatically switched over.
Now. On the
boys.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen.
53. Coming, baby.
And this
Really?
is Gabriel on the catch.
Really?
And he's
No.
taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
Let's go, baby.
The time to pull out the stops
there's
is
that
now,
leg.
and they
Look at it.
convert there on 4th down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Yeah.
And he'll take this
Yeah, I should've
into
just
the
called a
end
timeout,
zone
but I
for a
don't really
Bengal
think it's
TD.
I really don't think
A
that's good
great
for you.
effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys are back within a single score. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. This fielded a few yards into the end
Come on,
zone.
Juice.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
Ugh. Need 2 first downs.
The Browns drive about to get started. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the
Come
clock
on, guys. Why are we
defensively.
double-
They have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are
so
not
tired.
going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Okay. I don't really want to chew the clock,
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Hey, exit.
It's a cheese blitz. I know exactly what you're doing.
Hey, alert 33.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mayfield, it's complete. James White. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame.
Play like this. Run it. Do that cover 2. Shit.
Well, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
Here we go. Hatchet.
Here's Mayfield. That's complete to White. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
I should challenge that. 33? Huh. Huh. That's interesting. Do I go for it? I'm on the 33-yard line. Let me see what the wind's like. If the wind's good, I won't go for it.
Here's Jamie Gillen now. He's been terrific so far.
That's so juicy. I really want to try it. Let's just this part.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air.
Don't beat yourself. You're forcing to beat you.
Taken in at the 11.
They're going to get him 30 yards.
A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
He's going to let it fly. And
Really?
a flag comes in as that one
dare.
falls incomplete.
Oh my god, this fucking game.
Well, let's see who this is on.
That's bullshit.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
I got you, son.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It's a Bengal 1st down, a pickup of 11.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
Here we go.
51's Mike. Mike's 51. Hey, tighten down. There you go.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Tyler Boyd, the former Pitt Panther, was the target. And it's 3rd down.
Ooh, you're gonna lag me out. Watch. I'm gonna get lagged out. I'm going to kill somebody if I fucking win.
He's back to throw. And
Out of
that
bounds.
will be caught. But out of bounds. Out of bounds, ruled incomplete here.
Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
Game on the line, season on the line. They're going for it here on 4th down.
Hey, Alpha.
Allen
No.
gonna go on 4th down.
No, don't do me like this. Don't fuck me over.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out. And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
God,
what a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough way for it to end.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound as we say so long from Cleveland.